endless night, reaching out, grasping for a fleeting memory. All the thoughts keep piercing this broken mind. I fall, but I'm still standing, motionless. Far in the distance, there is light, a light that burns these scars of old. All this pain reminds me of what I am. I'll live, I'll become all I need to be.
Sounds like a bunch of hoopla to me. Fuck off with that. How's everybody doing? I have been looking for various hairbands and LEDs recently. The fuck? We're not slapping. No slapping allowed. I don't understand. This was not an agreed upon thing. Fuck right off. Does anyone know anything about Temu? T-E-M-U? Apparently that's like some really cheap ass store thing. I'm just curious if anyone's used it. I'm gonna start stripping some swords away here. There won't be a mod cancel if you do it. You have a point. Reading this and watching this happen at the same time are very interesting. Why does this say it's an aircraft strobe? What the fuck? I'm looking for some LEDs for like my back of my helmet and my backpack. But like everything I keep finding is like, check out this fucking rainbow strobe light. And I'm like, no. So I think we're just gonna ignore that for now. Fuck, I forgot to boot up the game before I started today, so. Want some RGBs? I could make the lights behind me all fancy colors. Remember we could do that? That's like my other stream one. Ooh, it's pink! They don't really get much brighter than that. Yeah, no, that's about it. God, it's great. That works. Maybe at some point I'll set up the lights a little better. Oh, it actually booted up properly today. Oh, not quite. The YouTube chat's going now. I do need it in case someone decides to talk in there, huh? Alright! Let's play this fucking game, shall we? Nobody did answer me, though. How are we doing? How is your Wednesday? Mine has been fucking boring. Well, not boring, just meh. Did you? I thought it was just all about the fucking... It's not Wednesday anymore? Okay. So how did your Wednesday go? Oh, for fuck's sakes. No slaps!
There's been an accident in the boys' quarters. A pile of steel pipes gave way and crushed one of the kids. The boy named Ralph. They tell me he died instantly. I'm sorry, boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them. I'll let you know if we learn something.
Huh. What is our mission list right now?
Select a mission.
Why the fuck can't I move these missions forward? He might have, honestly. Alright, for some reason, we might be stuck to side ops for now. Ooh. We might have to do a couple of these because it seems to me... We'll probably do that one last. Our main missions are all repeat missions right now, which I don't think are required. So I think we need to kind of work our way down some of this.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
I wouldn't be shocked if White Mamba did something, though. You're not wrong there. So listen, I've been thinking about the idea of making the game again. The one I have in my head is different from what my original thought was, but once I get it written out, I'll share it with you guys. The only thing is, I think in order to stay accountable and want to make it, we either do it when I'm done this game and we get started on it, which, by the way, that might mean during the week, we might not be playing anything for a long time. Or maybe we'll take breaks in between where we play something. See, I'm pretty sure I saw Kiddo somewhere up here. Maybe not. But I have an idea in my head. It's been kind of burning a hole in the back there, so I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should act on this and start making a game.
Boss, there's been an accident in the boys' quarters. A pile of steel pipes gave way and crushed one of the kids. The boy named Ralph. They tell me he died instantly. I'm sorry, boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them. I'll let you
Okay,
know if we
so we're
learn
gonna do side
something.
ops. Looks like we got quite a few in Africa. Oh, yeah, we got lots. Alright, let's get this anti-theft device
Please select
first.
a landing heading to Central Africa.
I think we're gonna keep quiet. She's a little too good not to. Good question. No idea where it is. The thing is, we could also bring out different characters. When deployed as a combat unit staff member, press the CQC button while sprinting to unleash a devastating punch. So I'm pretty sure Snake has all this by default. She looks a little scary though. Sinister Harrier. Like how there's like literally like one girl in all of the combat team. Granted, that's all we've been abducting is a bunch of dudes, but it's funny to me that they only give you like one girl. Funny part is she's also like actually pretty good. But we'll use Snake. Snake's too good. What does this even look like? Parasite suit. Oh shit. That's I like how his horn's still visible through the top part. That's fucking great. Oh, I guess we get to be a little rowdy right now too, now that I think about it. Rivers and swamps, woodland, blend into greenery. Indeed, we do have Booba Lady. Alright, 24k to go out with this. I think we'll take it.
Deploying.
So let's just knock out some of these missions, and maybe, if we're lucky, it'll let us... Where was I gonna go with this? It'll let us continue the missions without doing the repeat ones, because this is what I was afraid of. There's a certain point in this game where they start adding the same missions you've already done, just with harder restrictions. Problem is most of these missions that we did, we already were playing without those restrictions. Or sorry, with those restrictions in place on ourselves. So, like, no reflex mode, no chicken hat. Like, chicken hat's pretty funny, but... Chicken hat's for people who don't really want to, like, play with, like, too many consequences, though. Ain't about that. I'm okay with consequences. Like getting stepped on.
Be careful down there, boss.
Up to it, friend. I do kind of miss bringing out D-Dog, though.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
D-Dog technically does a better job of scouting, but he doesn't do the cool shit that Clyde does, which is literally just take out everybody.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, there's so many dudes walking around here. It's a fucking blueprint.
has been updated.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a truck coming. Jesus. Huh.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis
I
complete.
wonder if they'll get out or not. Probably not. What? You just drive all the way over here to turn around? What the fuck? Okay.
On my command.
Just wait for the truck to go by and then I'm taking all this dude up front.
Prepare to fire.
Fuck. Having a tranquilizing sniper is kind of busted, I'm not gonna lie. Well, having the ability to customize for it too is even worse somehow. None of them have gas masks, so that's a bonus.
Fire.
Oh, that's too fucking good. Okay, never mind. Quiet's pretty great.
Talk.
The map has been updated.
Fuck is it? Okay, it's in the... We figured it out. Easy money. Yeah, I know you see them, but you're gonna... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Side ops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger
What?
that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Why did I just get insta-kicked? What the fuck? Shake your... Are you just saying that because she's muted?
Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get
Oh,
back
see.
to Mother Base.
God damn it. Of course he would send me back. The moment I get out there wanting to do some side mission. What the fuck? That's funny, actually. Alright, let's see this battle gear. Damn. This guy secretly is like... He's secretly the worst. All he wants to do is make crazy-ass weapons. He doesn't even care what team he's on. He just wants to make fucking Metal Gears. What the fuck is going on here? Wait, it's got like a walker gear in the center. What the fuck?
The battle gear is an armored weapon developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested. I'd like to assign a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions, so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you've got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Eras 2? What the fuck is that even supposed to be? Oh.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so they wanted me to do a combat deployment with the walker gear in tow.
Please select a mission.
Problem is, I can't really do that yet.
Unit dispatched.
Get rid of the fucking helmets. Let's go. And gas masks? Maybe. Some more A-level troops to go. Fuck it.
Dispatched.
We'll send another one out in a minute. I think we still need to wait for this one to finish before we can send them out. Oh, interesting. This gives me GMP. They're talking shit, but I'm also talking shit. Eli's challenge. I don't care about that right now, even if it is important.
Please select a mission.
Interesting. So they don't actually have a direct mission for us to do. So it looks like we just have to go there on our own, or is it a side op? Extract the AI pod. Okay, cool. So we can go do that now. Perfect.
Welcome back, boss.
Thanks. It still claims to be a side mission, though, so something tells me that we won't need to worry about not making a mess.
Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Involuntary nap time. Alright, so let's go steal this AI core. If you remember, it was in there earlier. When we first went to the Afghanistan base, we were shown a weird core thing in the center. Shit, look at that. I like how we just fucking have that here. Oh, hello. God, I'm sad.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions
said
about
this.
Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
I agree. I don't like him. He might do semi-good things, but
Please
They're
specify
mostly in the
object.
advancement of not so good things. Damn, still can't develop better battle dress yet. I would love to develop the fucking parasite suit, but not having the stuff needed to make that shit work yet is so frustrating. We may have to go back and try that out at some point. I imagine this probably isn't quiet, but it probably is really funny. Oh, these are LMGs, my bad. I thought this was something else. Just double checking to see if we can't make something that might be fun to mess around with, but it doesn't look like we have any suppressed options, so I don't think it's gonna happen. Shotguns are cool, but not the right answer in most cases. I do know that we could develop the UN arc into a stun gun. But the accuracy of the stun weapon is so shit. Like, we have riot SMGs, rubber bullets, but I don't know. I don't see that working out in our favor, so.
Caution, rain approaching.
Nothing? I can't tell if we're still trying to pull a joke here or not. I didn't really say anything about those.
Please select a landing zone.
I think coming in from the other direction is a bit safer than this way, because that main bridge is such a tight little area.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Yeah, fuck it, let's just go.
Deploying.
Like, outshines them? Fuck no. No, that's not what I said. What I mostly mean is that Taylor Swift has changed from like this. Well, I didn't actually mean anything because I didn't say this, but my opinion on Taylor Swift has kind of remained the same. She did really well. She got her hustle going, and now she's obviously very popular, but I think it's kind of gotten to her head a little bit too. She doesn't seem like the same kind of like down-to-earth person that she was before. This is a total speculative opinion. I honestly could not tell you anything about Taylor Swift, so. This is like me, like way, way far away on a different planet looking down. But again, I don't see her in the news. I don't read anything up on her. She could be doing some really nice shit for everybody on the face of the planet, and I'd have no clue.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay. No, there's no shot I would ever go to a Swiftie concert.
Enemy presence detected. The map buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
We need to do some of our own. The good news is there's probably a bunch of materials here as well. Okay, so we're gonna go extract the AI core, which is back way at the very back of the base. I remember she was doing a concert there at one point. She was doing a concert in Vancouver at one point,
The map has been updated.
which wasn't a bad thing, but it really sucked because I had to work late on like school stuff. I was like at the school till about like 1 a.m. Buses were already being annoying because you had to like move around a bunch, and the streets were just fucking packed with people. And I couldn't fucking get on the bus without seeing a bunch of fucking Swifty garbage everywhere, and I was pissed off. There's no shot it's only these people here. Oh, guess we can't get up any. Oh, she's looking at people she didn't even mark.
Analysis complete.
Alright, quiet is good for assaulting and helping me out with grenades, but Jesus Christ, scouting is not her forte. I thought that was a dude. I think it's a decoy. It's always a fucking vehicle, man, I swear.
Clouds approaching.
A bunch of dudes between me and this next spot, though. Which is kind of concerning. There's also one to my left, apparently, that I have not seen yet. Decoys. But what would that feeling be? Because I always feel like when singers and songwriters and bands kind of change up the way they sound a little bit, I never get too butthurt over it, to be honest. I just kind of applaud them for making their change. So that's the dude that was...
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
I guess it kind of depends on who these people are, right? Having money and success really does change you. Plus, I feel like once you start getting with labels and stuff too, there's like a different mindset you have to have, because, you know, most places are in it for money, right? The artist may not be, but like, basically good. at least he's not a sniper this time. I'm not digging that guy's got it. When are we gonna do a movie night? Good question. That does sound like a good idea. Imagine that guy will notice if I try. I have been thinking about community day stuff. I just don't know really how I want to treat it from here on out. I like the idea of voting on stuff, and I like the idea of keeping the games the same, but I also... I don't know. I'll steal shit. I don't know, like, I like it when we get to play, like, games that most people enjoy. I don't know. I just, But there's a lot of different tastes in the games that we all enjoy to play, too. And timing windows don't also add up a lot, so... I don't know. I'd love to do another community day, though. That would be a lot of fun. I just don't know what would nail, like, the most people to play. Just gotta go. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, we kind of got lucky with that, though, because there's a lot of people who came out of the woodwork that we don't normally talk to very often. In all honesty. Like, I mean, Luke and his girlfriend were able to show up that one time, which I thought was pretty cool of them to do so. But I doubt we get that to happen again. I mean, it could work with around like 8 to 10 people, but any less than that, and it's just kind of wishy-washy. Did they move this damn thing? Oh, it's not in here anymore. Where did that thing end up? People are starting to wake up. There is some truth to what David is saying too. It's just like it's easier on certain aspects to also coordinate what games that most people would like to play and get into. Dudes are running all of a sudden. I wonder if it's in that hangar. It's just the idea of getting everybody having the game installed and ready to go. Like maybe picking like 1 or 2 games that most people should always have installed, so it's easy to kind of like get that going. Might also be worth it. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think more people would probably treat it the second way than they would the first way anyway. I don't know if this is a power station or not. What an entrance! Does he actually see that he's asleep? Oh, I think it's because the resources are gone. Did it get moved to be in there, maybe? What's that? Well, that's why I thought Community Day was useful, because if we could... The only thing that maybe we should do is pick some, like, top dog genres that are easy enough to, like, get more people to play. Or some games that we all, like, can already own or are easy enough to get that we can be like, let's play. Because that way it could just be as simple as, like, yeah, I'm here to play this. And then, like you said, just whoever wants to join can join. I don't know where this fucking AI core has gone, though. I don't looking around, I don't see shit. What the fuck? I should start getting rid of people's flashlights. Oh no, what a fucking problem to have.
The map has been updated.
The core isn't down there. It's not in the hangar.
Analysis complete.
So where the fuck did it go? Space camp is slowly getting worse. What if we should start extracting?
Analysis complete.
Or murdering dudes, one of the two. Where the fuck is this core? I'd be really pissed if it is in that hangar and I just somehow missed it.
Analysis complete.
Ah, it only shuts power down in this area.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Maybe we can use the sandstorm to get back inside the hangar and make sure I didn't miss it. But that core was fucking huge, so maybe it's just outside. You can get a shot off, so we should be alright. I'm so confused with this core might be though. It's so confusing. Jesus. Time gated in video games?
Clouds approaching.
Dude, I'm not sure where the fuck this thing went. %60%. That is not very good. Okay. It must be back in there somewhere. It seems so odd to me that they would have moved it.
Development complete.
I'm still very confused with this situation. It's not adding up. I like how that driver took off without its partner, too. That's a funny part. It's gotta be inside that hangar, right? I can't think of where the fuck else it would be. Alright, well, you know what? If anyone has suggestions, let's try to either make like a movie night or, well, movie night's pretty easy. We can do that whenever. But if you have game suggestions that we should all kind of just keep installed so that we can just play shit more often together on like weekends or whatever, that's fine. It's just you gotta remember too that during the weekday, none of us are really here or available, so it seems like we're not playing very often, but that's just like adult life getting in the way, like you mentioned before. And on weekends, I kind of get hounded to play certain stuff, because, like, granted, it's not hounding me to play it, it's just like, oh yeah, it's like me and Abby are gonna play, you know, like, you know, what you call it. We want to play Hunt, or we want to play Sea of Thieves, because those are the big ones that we're playing right now. And that makes sense to me, but like it also excludes a lot of other people from playing, so this is why I try to find MMOs and stuff too, because then everyone can play together, as well as also just like spend time in the game outside of it. Alright, we're gonna go inside here and check this out again. That guy's actually pretty decent. I wouldn't say paladins, man. And I know you say that partially jokingly, but I also think that you also don't say it jokingly.
Roger that.
Really. Yeah, I know. Damn, I don't know where the fuck this core could be. This is the only spot I can think of where it was. Maybe we just gotta look around a bit. Maybe it is in here somewhere. I'm just stupid. To me, it doesn't look like it's in here, though. So it must be somewhere on the base. Maybe it is in the other one. It was more heavily guarded than this one, because this one only had like 3 or 4 dudes on it. It's not really enough to defend this. Yeah, let's just not go this way. We'll pass out in a minute. Well, like, you know, this is partially why, like, bigger games like Call of Duty are kind of handy to have installed as well. The issue is I know not everyone's got a beefy enough computer to play these games, and I also know that not everyone has the space to, like, keep that kind of stuff installed. So it's just tricky, right?
Development complete.
Plus, as of late, there's also been, including myself, a lot of people who are just not willing to play certain things either, right? So it's just kind of like... Oh, see, I think it is in this one. That is not helpful, because that's only a few people, right? Like, at most 6. Yeah, but that, again, that doesn't really solve the issue at hand. You're not wrong, like, it definitely could be a game that we could do, but I don't think it's that important. I have no idea. It's worth it. Yeah, we can get in here.
You gonna extract him?
Interesting. So it did get moved.
Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. Jack.
Oh, it's like old Big Boss. We got Big Boss, don't know, Paz, I'm assuming Huey, Miller. Who the fuck is this? Well, that's weird. What the fuck? Alright, well that just became a colossal problem. What the fuck?
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body.
Great.
Could he really be dead?
Development project.
Boss, head for WhoooaHOOAAAAAAA's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan.
Oh, interesting. I don't really know who Volgan is, but I recognize the name from one of the previous titles. Ain't nobody gonna know I'm here. I was gonna say, I don't even know if they have helmets or not. You any good?
Analysis complete.
Yeah, you're pretty good. You're coming.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Your music. Blink. Oh, that guy did see him. Okay. I didn't think he did. See, the trick would be to have, like, a variable number player base that can primarily play or 2 to 3 different games at any given point. That would be the most ideal way of taking control of the situation, right? Oh, fuck, they're not gonna do it. I guess even alert mode's not enough. Secure the remains of the man on fire. It's gonna be hard to do all the way over there. I could try to leave, but I don't think I'm gonna get away with that. Right now, most of this side of the entire map is on alert. CPs are all aware that I'm around. HQ is aware of at least that I'm here. They will 100% act. So listen, I'll throw it out there. I mean, Fi's offering up suggestions, which, you know, albeit they are not bad suggestions, but I think he's the only one playing those games right now, so... I know you guys are playing Warframe. I'm not totally against going back and playing it, if that means that we get to play together more often.
Support helicopter requested.
But I mean, the time that we have to play together is going to change. Like, I'm thinking of, yeah, that's fair. I'm not saying that I'm completely abandoning the idea. I just don't think most of us really want it. The more cooperative and less PvP oriented the game is, I would assume the better. Unless the PvP is very, like... Dude, Fallout 76 is such a... I said this yesterday, the Fallout universe does not interest me in the slightest. I don't find that to be the most, like, fun apocalypse to play through. I know you know. See, Warframe is interesting because it's like a mix of helping each other farm shit out, helping us like do like railjack stuff. Because I thought railjack was actually kind of cool, honestly. Or maybe working together to do Steel Path together. Come up with some cool builds and try to do Steel Path. Because the nice thing about Warframe is that no matter what, you can always kind of play together. You mean like mastery rank level cap? That shit would be hard, considering how much prime shit you'd have to go through.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Endurance run disruption takes about 3 hours. Well, just to clarify, as much as I would like to say that we can be good at doing like efficiency build and trying to like push some really ridiculous numbers, I still have my favorite frames, and I would probably try to build with my favorite frames. I wouldn't switch to be efficient. Truth be told.
Please select a mission. Weather will clear shortly.
So that's why I think like Steel Path stuff might be alright. If we want to do some like longer survival stuff, I think that's also okay. Oh, well, Saren is like my favorite. I do like Saren. I think she's my #1, to be honest. Can't really think of who else like fits that bill so strongly. I'm kind of just waiting for these combat deployments to finish up because they're so close to being done, and I need to unlock the next one so that we can use the walker gear shit. I don't know. I mean, like, I think it's a good idea. I don't particularly know what the right answer is either, though, right? So it's like... Warframe is there. If we're gonna, like, pick something that's PvP-oriented, then I would rather it feel more casual and more like we could play around with stupid shit and have fun with it. Like, Call of Duty was very progression heavy, and I didn't really care if we won or lost, and it would be the same with Battlefield, so those style of games is fine. Because you're always progressing towards something, and that's cool. Yeah, there's just a really massive skill disparity there for me. Maybe it's worth installing, but there's not like a ton of like co-op stuff, and losing in that game feels I don't know. Like the PvP oriented stuff, it's okay, I guess. But that's just me speaking out loud too, so maybe it might be worth playing with everybody else as well. Seriously, 3 minutes is the longest 3 minutes of my life. Oh, somebody died. Yeah, I'm just curious what else we can do while those are finishing up here. Let's see. Like, what kind of games should we keep installed, and games that people should watch out for to stay when they go on sale to pick up. I just think that For Honor wouldn't stick. I don't think it's the game that would stick for very long, because even I don't really want to like play that one for too long. What are you downloading? Nothing right now. We're having a discussion about like what games should the Discord server as a whole try to keep installed at most times. So that way, if there are people who are kicking around, we can at least always play something together. Like, then we don't have to wait for people to download. We don't have to wait for people to buy shit. It's just like every game here is like a request. Yeah, because like right now, I think Sea of Thieves is kind of hitting the back burner now. I think I'm kind of with it. Like, it's fun, but I'm not like, you know, hey, sign me the fuck up for everything right now. Because I have played a ton in the past, and in my head, I'm kind of like, you know, like, I like going back to it every once in a while, but not going too hard. Hunt still has my full attention, I would say. It's just getting together and playing that's becoming more difficult as things kind of wind up for the summer. But I imagine during the winter, it's going to be a joke. We're going to be playing that every weekend. I don't know if I'll put it to a vote as much as I'll just like talk to you guys. I don't think it needs to be All right, we'll play Hunt. I promise. I want to play Hunt too. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. I also do want to play more Elden Ring of our thing, but at the same time, it's like we can't always play those games and leave like Roger fight out of all that stuff, right? There needs to be times that we play something that everybody can get in on. Alright, those missions should have finished. Car racing? You know what? That's actually not a bad suggestion. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but like, Diddy Kong Racing, let's go! I fucking love Diddy Kong Racing! I don't know. I think that's actually not a bad suggestion, but I would probably try to find stuff that isn't super expensive. Alright, we have to go find the remains of the man on fire.
Select a landing zone.
You know what? I might go balls to the walls on this one. Brawlhalla? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. It might be... I'll do maybe some investigating on that one. David, I don't think you would enjoy that. I really don't. Okay, now I know you're fucking with me. Let's see here. That's fine. I haven't customized this sniper rifle. I might do that real quick before we get into this. There is the karting one. I didn't care for it that much. Like, it was a little bit of fun, but not that much. I don't know if that Disney one's going to be any better. If Mario Kart was more accessible to everybody, then that would be a fucking sweet one. Oh, so that one holds some weight, does it? Aw, man, they lost the tank.
Please select a mission.
Okay, well, not that much, obviously. I understand. Wait, did I just get the same one again? Predicted losses at 13% with S people. Jesus,
Unit
alright.
dispatched.
Can we not customize snipers? Oh, here it is. Okay. Stupid. Tiny little baby sniper. Okay, well, the newer barrel is definitely nicer. Let's go with that. Oh, interesting. So changing this actually could increase how many bullets we get for the type of sniper rifle. Well, 308s would be better anyway, because those are fucking massive. Nothing special about the barrels necessarily. We'll just go with something small in case we decide to keep the suppressor. May as well, actually. With the US one. I don't really want a flashlight. Laser module? Interesting. Doesn't do anything but add bonuses, so we'll take that. Turkey. The thing is, I was like, it needs to be a game that's accessible for multiple sets of people, right? We should have 2 or 3 games that everyone just keeps installed, regardless of what it is. So that way, if somebody asks to play that, and if they're in the mood, there is no questions of how long it will take to download. It's just good to go. That's all I'm referring to. It doesn't need to be like a constant thing that's always there, just sort of like a set in stone, like, yeah, I know you have this installed because I have this installed. I'm looking for legitimate answers here. Speedrunners is good. I don't know why you said Fortnite, though. I mean, if the majority wants Fortnite, then I guess so, but I feel like that won't fly. At least I won't play very often. Alright, let's go get this fucking dude. The fuck is it?
Please select a landing zone.
I'm going murdering today. Yeah, that's fair. There is something to be said about what games that some people can have installed space-wise too, though. Like Flight's mentioning. I don't know, I'll go, let me do this mission, and then let's have this discussion. I don't know enough about Smite to say yes or no. League seems like it's kind of gotten a bit more silly at this point, so it might be worth taking another look at it again, but it is a lot of fucking grinding to get characters that you want to play and things like that. Plus, I don't even know what modes exist in that game anymore. They took away my favorite one, and that's when I dropped it, so... Alright, I'm fucking going on murder mode. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of these dudes. Wait, is it this way? I think it should be. Just don't see the appeal anymore. That's it. If you guys want to continue to play it, then you can. I'm not saying that I have to be included on every one of these game lists, just understand that I will not be there. Because I have very little desire, almost no desire to play that game.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Why does it matter that I have to be there to play it, though? You guys have done 2 or 3 servers at this point.
The map has been updated.
Yeah, but this is why I'm not saying just one game. This is why I'm saying we pick 2 or 3. Not fucking, you know, all that other stuff. That just isn't fair. I'm not saying that. Why? Oh, is that his shit right there? Definitely is.
Fire
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Begin cover fire.
Yeah, but you're the main gamer, so if you don't game, then it won't be as many people. Basically the leader. Oh shit. I don't see this dude, but they are shooting at her. She's taking hits. Get her to move, maybe? What is she getting shot from, though? Jake is the I am the glue of this family! Listen, I'll throw... I do think... Okay, that's fine if you want to have a one-off night of Uno, but that's not going to be a fucking normal thing, and you know it. I'm like seeing gunshots, but it... Oh shit, hey. I mean, there's probably an easier way to play Uno together than buying it off. So,
Outpost captured.
Team Fortress 2 would not be a bad option, I don't think. Assuming the botting issue has since fucked off. Damn. Uh-oh. Why is it slowing down? Is it about to wake up? Unrailed? Oh, I have seen that. Fuck, why is he awake? Pancakes? Well, he doesn't seem overly pissed off. Oh, maybe... Unless this is about to get really spicy. Oh, his hands are there. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. David kinda called it, I think. Man, what the fuck even happened to this dude? Dude kind of looks like me in a way. Like he's got like a bit of a bullet horn here. If I had to guess, because I don't know the full story of Vulcan, I'm guessing we shot him in one of the previous games, and those are the bullets that we put in him. Because obviously he has come back with some kind of fucking supernatural bullshit abilities, so... Alright, that's my secret. I'm just able to contain the horniness, but yeah, pretty much all the time. Also possible. I'm not sure. Vulcan is one of the previous characters from, I think, 3, so...
Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
I don't think a couple iron bars is gonna keep us under control. Oh, he's on the quarantine, Jesus.
Updated.
We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Yeah.
Development project has been added.
How do we get out of here again? No. Well, I mean, he is green. So technically, yes? Yeah, the iDroid is this thing. It's this menu that pops up in front of your face. If you look in behind the screen, he kind of holds it in his hand. But it's like a literal diegetic piece of equipment we have. Can we just sell his body? That'd actually be so funny. Man, I could sell so much of these. Some of these walker gears have been moved to the online base, I'm realizing. So chances are... Wait, you can sell parasites? What? Oh, I think if we steal nukes, we could dismantle them. If we were to do fob raids. To make iDroid. Yeah, probably. Alright, listen, I don't think we're gonna have too much time to do an actual mission today, but it seems that we have unlocked a new one now. Cursed Legacy will be the next one. So it looks like that'll be our next job, is going into whatever this is and playing that one. So we'll do that tomorrow. Let's I'm gonna have a look through my my games list here and just see. I'll throw some shit out while we're all here, kind of, right? And just see what sticks, and then what games we should try to keep installed for everybody to kind of get on board with. What I mean by on board is just like 2 or 3 games, maybe only 2, depending on the sizes, of like just stuff we can watch out for on sale, stuff that we can play together easily, right? Yes, 100%. I think that probably already has been tested, but I imagine with foldable screens, some real world caveats, such as that fold phone. My sister has had one, and my mom has one. Those like weird folding-esque phones that turn into like smaller tablets. Is that the bendable part in the screen gets really noticeable the more you use it. Let's see. Just chatting? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm not sure when Kura will be releasing our idea here. I'm not sure how far he is. He's run into a new hiccup that we're having to solve, so. But unfortunately, I don't know enough about the third-party stuff he's using to build it before we're going to be able to do that. What should we listen to? Where's that Zelda lo-fi? Like a roll-up talent? No, I don't think you could do that with glass. I don't see glass being bendable to that extent. Without some kind of crazy caveat associated with it. Alright, let's open up all my games. What would be some good options here? I don't want to say Deep Rock because I don't think that would fit the bill for most. Would be cool, but I don't think it's everyone's favorite, so I'm not going to throw that in. I need another sticky note. I have all my fucking hunt perks up right now. I wrote down all the ones that I like so I could try and formulate some kind of like semi-build with them. I've never played Black Ops 2, so I don't know what the roll-up tablet looks like, but I imagine probably in the next 10 years would be a safe bet to see more either folding or rollout tech. You know what? Rollout would probably be a bit better, I would think, because you're not doing like a full crease spend. I don't know. We'll let them figure that out, though. I'm too stupid for that shit. I think, in all honesty, Warframe is a good option to have installed. I'm going to leave that on there. I genuinely think that'll be a game that we could all help each other out. And if we wanted to do Steel Path together, that'd be kind of cool, too. It's definitely... Warframe has evolved to be a fun movement game as well as a fun game to kind of like build and customize. It is... I mean, that's fine. If that's the way you want to treat it that way, that's cool with me. But I don't know if I would... I don't know. I've never tried it yet either, so... Warframe, there's a lot of weird systems in it, I would say. That takes some time to get used to. But it also is very easily no-lifed if you're like the grindy farming. The nice thing is that people around you can help you out, and especially people who are not new to the game can help you farm money, they can help you farm materials, they can take you along for a lot of rides that can get you caught up. And honestly, if there's a frame that you like or something like that, they probably have the node unlocked to help you get it, so... But it's mostly about finding your favorite weapons, your favorite frame, and kind of building the shit out of it the way you want to mess with it. It's very open-ended. Who's actually interested in milsim stuff? Like, realistically, a lot of more people are interested in trying any of that, like Insurgency or like Arma. I mean, Arma's pretty rough, but I'm just curious about like that genre of like games. Because there is a lot of like customization options there, but at the same time it's like... Okay, fair enough. I probably wouldn't go on like the main list then. I did not have a whole lot of fun in Titanfall 2. CSGO. Oh, CSGO might be a good option. I said who is interested in milsim games, so military simulation stuff. I mean, we'd be dumb not to at least try CSGO, realistically. The thing is Valorant doesn't hit the same way that CSGO does for me. I've always kind of liked Valorant. MILF Sim? Yeah, there we go. That's the one. No, I think CSGO would be the better of the two to get into because I don't have to constantly learn new fucking abilities, and I don't want to do that, so... Ready or Not does count as military sim, but obviously that's much more compact in the grand scheme of things of like Arma or Insurgency. They both play their niches, but at the same time, if you're interested in milsim, it's very realistic, it's very punishing. It can be a lot of fun in co-op scenarios. The only downside is that Arma runs like, you know, a tank on fucking, you know, water skis, and Insurgency is not the easiest game or friendliest game to get into. MILF Battle Royale. I don't think MilSim would be best for our group, in all honesty. I was just curious who would be interested in something like that. Okay, I'm gonna definitely put in CSGO. I think that would be definitely one of the ones that would be like a contender for everyone to at least try, because it is fun. It's a fun game to play on casual and just kind of fuck around in. I think that's a good option. Warframe is already on the list. I think that's probably going to be one of the main ones, because most people like shooting shit, most people like co-op, and you don't have to play with everybody all the time at every moment of the waking day of or year. So I genuinely think it's probably the better of the options. Until something else trumps it, obviously, because Wayfinder is coming out in a couple days too, in about 5 days, but that's early access, so. Well, see, that's like the trick to milsim, is that they are punishing beyond belief. However, the cool thing about milsim is that they're usually the most moddable types of games too, or customizable to a certain extent that make them fun and interesting to play. Arma literally has a Dungeons and Dragons mode in it, where you literally play military, where your friends are on the ground and you drop in cool shit for them, but you're also spawning the enemies and other things that they're gonna fight. It's a really cool game mode, but at the same time you have to be into Arma in order to enjoy that game mode to its full extent. No. It has co-op, that's fine. It's not... It's EA, I'm sorry. I already give it like a minus 50 out of 100 because of that. You weren't wrong about racing games, though. If we could find something either a little more on the kart side or more that everybody's interested, and before I say it, no, not Trackmania, I will not suggest it. That game's about, like, perfectionism, which strikes my head in a nice, happy way, but not everybody's. Need for Speed. I don't know much about the series. I know we've got that Kart Rider Drift, but that game was kind of meh in the overall scheme thing. Like, here's the thing, Trackmania is cool to me because you can, but the thing is, it's a lot harder to play together on Trackmania. It's mostly about self-improvement, and then we'd all kind of like play together at certain points. And maybe like when the new campaign comes out and that sort of thing, we could host custom servers and play together, try to beat our own times and stuff. It's not the most like multiplayer friendly game. That's why I don't want to put it in that list. Is there any like good roguelites maybe? Because those are like, I would say Risk of Rain 2 would be a fun one to constantly have installed, but I don't know how many people are interested in rogues. I think rogues are interesting because you can kind of just play them a little bit and like play like a round or two and then you're good for a while. That's why I think they're pretty good. Yeah, that's fair. Plus, a lot of rogues don't tend to be multiplayer. Okay, cool. No, that's good. That's good. I would rather hear honest opinions here about that. So, if rogues are not everyone's risk of pain. That's it. This might sound dumb, but how many people have looked at BattleBit Remastered? I've played it a little bit, probably around like 8 hours or so, and I've had fun with it just messing around, but I'm curious if anyone else has looked at it. It's because he wants people to play Risk of Rain. That's probably why. Technically, yes, it is his birthday. It should be. It's 12:08. Roguelike and roguelite are two different things. Okay. Phantom Force is from Roblox. There might be some truth to that, but sometimes teams split off and make good shit. Okay, well, let's think about it for a minute. Is there still a botting problem in TF2? I think there probably is a way to do closed matches, but the game is best played like 12v12, 16v16. In my eyes. Oh, cool, I'm wearing my sock inside out. Not impossible, but might be easier to just play like and get people involved in joining random servers and playing. Because we could all play on the same team. We could all do funky shit together. Plus, the co-op is up to 6 people. I'm honestly... The only thing that's scary about TF2 is the fucking file size, honestly. But TF2 is pretty, like, wacky fun, in all honesty. I think it would actually be good for the majority of us who want to fuck around and play. It's not 30 gigs. It was like 90 last I installed it. If they've changed that, that's awesome, but I thought, unless they've been streaming assets. Ultimate Chicken Horse? Probably better off as a one night off thing, not a normal thing to have installed. Let's see. Plus, TF2 does let us play co-op up to 6, and then we've also got up to like 12 people all playing on the same team, which is kind of fucking sweet, so. Kill your friends? Are you talking DBD? Because I don't think that would work that often. Because then you kind of need 5 people to make that happen, where it would be at its best. These are all single player, so that doesn't help me. They're probably better than me right now. Maybe there might be some truth to that. 25 gigs for TF2. Okay, that's nowhere near as bad. Maybe they've done some good compression or something. I'd say that'd be definitely worth putting on the list then. So I've got Warframe, CSGO, and TF2. I'm curious if there's any other genres you want me to look at, because right now we've got a lot of shooters. Granted, I love shooters, but not maybe something else too. We do know that Palia is going to go open beta, so maybe you guys should try that out on your own time as well, and just see if you feel like it's going to be for you. I think that might be a good idea. I like Deku Palace, but I do. A MOBA? Yeah, what do we want to do for a MOBA? Again, I don't think people would be interested in replaying escape room stuff. It needs to be either something that maintains a semblance of progression, that can be goofy fun, that everyone has installed and can pick up at any time. I think the escape room stuff wouldn't last very long. I don't want to play Dota 2. That shit's confusing. It makes League of Legends look like fucking toddler food. There's something fucking wrong with that game. Human Fall Flat is not another like it again. You're saying a lot of games that would be good on like a one night off, maybe two, but not for like the rest of the fucking time ahead, you know? I'm talking about a game that you can leave installed, and if someone brings it up in chat, we just play it, you know? Or like if a couple people... I glitched? What kind of glitch? What happened? I didn't see anything do anything weird. Oh, really? That's weird. I don't mean to drop frames. Wonder if something happened on the server or something. Terraria? Payday is the better option out of the two you gave. Payday 2 might be kind of fun to do, but the thing is we got Payday 3 coming up, and I think that's going to be like the better version of all of that. I think holding out for 3 is the better option over playing Payday 2. Oh, it's out next month? Okay, that's probably the better one to wait for in all honesty. 2 had some annoying problems that make it rough to play, so that's kind of why I'm like, maybe not. I want to have a racing option in here, though. I feel like racing could be like the type of thing where like we all could just get together and play it. Battle Block Theater is not a bad option, I would say, but I think it would be better suited if like people were building levels and stuff. I don't think everyone's interested in doing that. Yeah, he'll say Need for Speed. I mean... But I don't know enough about racing to make that call, you know? I would rather avoid... like, hyper-realism. That's the only thing. I don't want to do racing sim. Well, either we find a kart racer that does it for everybody, or maybe we look at an older like version of like in between, you know, the kind of not hyper realistic but still hitting that same kind of mark. Like I think Forza kind of hits that mark. No, this is the problem. I don't know. I don't play enough of them. Crash was okay. I wouldn't say that's the best one. Yeah, I think David might know more. Where's the thing? Let's click on arcade and see what that gives us. I am keeping the ones that I think are the best options that we have. I've got 3. I've got Warframe, CS:GO, TF2. I have not wrote anything else down because I wasn't sure if there was a... Well, I'm planning on making this like a legit thing where it's like keep these games installed and then bring them up when you want to play something. Originally in the old server before things went tits up, it used to be Left 4 Dead 2. I know, but now this is coming out and there are more people in the server and more people are willing to install and play this stuff just to, you know, kick around and kick you back. Plus, I have more room and things like that, so... I think if you download CSGO 1, or just CSGO, it's a good option. Because nothing too much is going to change between Go and 2. So when 2 does come out, just fucking install 2 and we'll switch over. At least you'll have an idea of like what's going on with that game, because it's not going to be that crazy. TF2, I think, is probably the better out of the 2. Yeah, Killing Floor is fucking massive. It's cool, but not worth it. Of course. But you know what? I might start giving up my Sunday a little bit more so to make Team Fortress 2. Not the fuck 2. Team Fortress 2 offers up some cool options for us to play different types of stuff. So I think if we had a racing game that everyone could like kind of get behind and maybe purchase when it's on sale, that would be like our best option. I don't know what the Hot Wheels thing. I don't know. Do you think that's going to be a good one? I kind of tend to steer away from too many branded things because they usually tend to act like shit. I mean, listen, I'm going to install the 3 that we have right now. Like, I'm going to install Warframe, I'm going to install CSGO and TF2. And if somebody asks me to play that when I'm not in the middle of doing other shit, then yeah, I'll just play it. The thing is that it's usually only David and Abby, myself, and Jen. We're usually in the front yard or in one of the channels that want to play something or can be there. And that's kind of like my key notice to like include more people is when they're in the channel if I can. So yeah, like Elden Ring is important. Yes, Hunt is definitely high up on my radar still as the games that I would like to play regardless of who I'm with. But if it means including, you know, like Roger and Kurt want to come on and play, then yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if deleting Sea of Thieves is the right move, but I don't know if I'm gonna be like actively going after it for now. Yeah, I mean, so do I now. I've got a 2 terabyte M2 for just games, so it's kind of nice. I got room for game. I'm just saying, like, as a server, as a Discord server, and like this stream and its community that might grow, might not. having these potentially four games installed gives us the best chance of playing together and having potentially new people to come in and play too. So for me, it's like, what is inertial drift? What the fuck? That looks sick. Yeah, that's true. Eurobeat mix, let's go! That's fucking sweet. For sure. You might have to send it again. This is kind of crazy. Dude, I unironically love Eurobeat. Let's join Joe and do EVE Online and ESO. Fuck no, dude. No way in hell. Yeah, but your reason for getting a wheel is so that you can go drive in mud and snow. I thought about getting a wheel for fucking Trackmania at one point, but I kind of slowed down playing it relatively after thinking. I'm trying to scroll up to find that thing you linked, Roger, but I think it's too far up to the point where it won't give it to me, so you might have to send it again. Mud driving, mudding. Oh, okay, right, Unrailed. I have not played this. Isn't it only local? Oh no, it's got online now too. I don't think, again, this would fit that bill of have always installed. We're gonna play lots of this. That is a good suggestion though. I like that one for like kind of messing around. Yeah, I'll get that installed too. I ain't buying a whole ass mud truck, but a racing wheel. Yeah. Wouldn't fit it. Yeah, it is true. I mean, it is $6. I'm really not. I have wanted to play that in the past. Dude, I'm gonna add this fucking inertial drift game. I mean, I don't care what you guys. I want to play that one. That looks fucking sweet. Alright, I will install Warframe, CSGO, and Team Fortress 2 for sure. I was gonna say maybe looking at Halo, but I think that's gonna be really big and probably won't be as interesting as the other ones. But I want to include everyone, right? Like, I want to get everybody involved. Fighting games? The only fighting game that I am even mildly interested in is none of them. What was I gonna say? Lethal League. That one looks cool. Drift to solo player. That's fine. That's for me now. I just wanted to see what it was. The only one I care about is Lethal League Blaze, and I have not touched it since I bought it. I just thought it was really cool, and I thought I was gonna play it, and then never did. So. Yeah, I think fighting games probably don't fit this group too much. We would rather play something co-op or something together that we can play against other people. Need to go back to that racing category. I gotta look. I didn't really look that hard. Fuck off, Fight. What kind of shit are you riding right now? You've just been drinking coffee for the last like fucking hour? What's happening? The fuck is Grid Legends? It's $15 right now. Let's go exploring. It's got mixed reviews. Damn, it's kind of realish. More boosts. No, you're not. You clicked it already. You know full well that you did. This is showing me nothing. Launch trailer. Oh, it's EA though. I trust them with things. Let's not. Snow Runner. Is it multiplayer? Online co-op? Hang on.
Firefighting. We are excited to return to Canada for season 10. Fix and connect.
We're going to season 10, boys, for Showrunner. That's good. Snowrunner, let's go. Alright, what are the top sellers? Let's see, we got iRacing, which I don't care about. Drift Racing Online. You missed it. They go to Beast. No, they said they're returning to Canada. That made sense to me. Little did they know, everything is on fire. You know, maybe racing doesn't necessarily have to be cars. Maybe we should look at some other sport ones too, like Steep. If you guys remember that from way back when. They usually put that on sale for like $6. You have Steep on Epic? I don't even know if they're cross-platform, but if they are, might be worth it. Oh, Rival Star Horse Racing Desktop Edition. Yeah, I saw that Riders Republic was on here, but it's full price tag right now, so I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Are we more interested in winter sports or more interested in... Oh, see, it's $6. Ends August 16th. $6 for Steep. And that's like snowboarding, skiing, paragliding. I'm not interested in installing a fucking 100 game that does not work. The only other one I would suggest is Red Dead, but I think that's going to be too hard to run on most PCs. Red Dead is better than GTA 5. You can't change my mind on that one. I only got a 72, so I don't know. Riders Republic or Steep, because they're from the same stuff. It's from Ubisoft either way. But one of these is on sale. Oh, they got snowboarding in this one too? Wait, General Cinematic Skate? Wait, so they're adding skateboarding? He's the fuck up. I don't know. I don't know if our group would be into this or not. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe if it goes on sale, I'll give everybody the warning. Season 8. Jesus, they've been around the block already, haven't they? Tricky. My God. I mean, the only other one I would consider is Forza. I think would be the next best thing. I don't know if Forza 5 or 4 would be. Well, I think it's probably going to be the easiest one to get everyone to play. It's free, it's not heavy on system requirements, and there's a lot of tomfoolery to be had in TF2. Assuming that the bots issue is kind of fucked off at this point. Tony Hawk Underground? Dude, that game was great. It kind of seems like there's a... Fuck. Let's wait. Let's play the Warriors. Isn't that like a fucking old-ass movie that got turned into a game? Kind of remember a little bit of it. Yeah, I kind of agree that it could just be fun to fuck around with. I'm also gonna make another channel level, I think, just so everyone's kind of aware. We have had a couple people join the server that I don't know very well and don't want them to accidentally poke into the front yard while we're streaming. So I'm gonna move another channel back into the upstairs section. That's gonna be for basically the red names are trusted users again. So when someone's kind of in and around more often and we need a bit of a safer space to go, we'll move up into that channel. But otherwise, I'm gonna try and stay in the front yard or the living room, primarily most of it. It's just when I'm streaming, I'm probably going to move into the upstairs channel, so that way we don't have too much of a popover issue. Just so everyone knows that's coming. I don't know. I would even say that the 3 that we have right now are probably our best bets. I don't even know if racing would probably fit our build too often. Would it be a red text exclusive? That's fine. I'm just saying the space that is the front yard and everything else has the potential to become a little more of a wasteland again, so I'm gonna kind of move things around until I know for sure that we've got trusted people in there. I don't think that game's battle royale. I think it's team versus team. I thought maybe you're right. I remember trying. I was gonna try it too at one point, but I never got around to it. Ridge Racer Unbound. These are all the arcade ones. I don't know. Multiplayer? Don't most racing games just have multiplayer? New War or something game? I would not know. Like, it's already released? Warhaven. That sounds so familiar. Oh, right. Well, it looks like it's coming out soon. I tried this one. It's weird. I don't think it's bad though. I just think it takes some time to learn. Maybe when this one comes out, we should try it together. That might be kind of... It's not quite out yet, though. It's running out of time to come out, though. Okay. I'm gonna let those 3 games install. From here on out, I will make a... Atlas Fallen game? This one. Oh, yes, I do remember seeing this one.
Course of offensive and defensive capabilities. It only takes a simple button press to cast attacks. And
yeah, that's my
you can
problem right
equip
there.
2 main...
So this game looks super flashy, which always worries me. Games that are super flashy tend not to have, yeah, I know, tend not to have the most interesting stuff to play, you know, like it, I think it's very button mashy or just something silly. Oh, that's number 2 done, so now it's doing more. There is also the fact that we might start doing game dev after MGS, so during the week it might be different. However, I don't think I'll do it every day. I think I'll probably do it like half the week, and then maybe we'll play more of these games on stream where we can just have people join us. Also, David, I had to add the Elden Ring co-op back onto my desktop because I fucked up like 2 more times since we started playing. I was like, nope, it's going on the desktop now. Oh, God. Listen, I'm just fucking dumb, okay? I can't help it. I'm too stupid. Alright, I like our suggestions here. No, they're not. They'll take my money. They just won't let me play online. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I'm permabanned outright anyway, so I don't really care, because the only way I'm playing Elden Ring, and even through the DLC at this point, is probably from Seamless, so... Well, I'm gonna go to bed here shortly, so probably not tonight. And... yeah, I could do that. The nice thing is I have the launcher, so I could probably play away from it, too. The launcher rips all the mods away when I'm not using them. It's handy. Yeah, I don't have much else that would be like, have this installed or I'm gonna spank you. I feel like there should be some more co-op games in here that fit that bill, but the only one I could suggest is Helldivers because it's pretty session based, but I don't think you need a bunch of DLCs to make that work. Oh. Shit, David, I guess I'll have to spank you with, you know, this thing over here. This thing that I totally forgot to fucking give you when you came by and picked me up. Your poetry's been sitting here for a while. Yeah, I got that other copy of the poster made for you, and I totally forgot about it when you came and grabbed me for dinner the other day. So if there's ever a point where you're coming by, remind me to give that to you. It's the one of Javelin in her pretty armor with her fancy sword. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, so Saturday, I am busy for most of the evening. Just so everyone's aware, because my 2 nieces and my aunt and uncle are coming over, and I don't see them very often, so I will be spending some time with them. And then on Sunday, I will be heading out to dinner, but that shouldn't affect it too late. I don't... So yeah, my weekend's a little more packed than I thought, but those games are getting installed. The only other one I could think of that maybe we should potentially look at is Monster Hunter, but I know that one isn't a cup of tea. Anyway, let's just stick with these three. We've got Warframe, CSGO, and TF2. I will do my best to make time, play with people who want to do that. I do genuinely think that as cool as Rise is, I kind of like World a little bit better, but I haven't even played Iceborne, so maybe this one. I would probably go back to Rise, though. I have a better understanding of that one. Anyway, waiting for next game. Yeah, that's true. Okay, guys. It's already 1:45. I don't want to be up till the crack of dawn. I still got 2 more work days. We still have a lot of MGS to cut through. Monster Hunter Rise. Fall. Yeah, I still have a lot of more MGS to kind of get through before we're done with that. And then I haven't decided if we're going to try and work on that game in the meantime or if we'll play something else. But like I said, if I do start that game, then I will like start doing the work on it. I will try to move on and do some other stuff in the meantime as well, so that the streams aren't just a bunch of fucking coding and stuff. Anyway, love you all. Thank you for being here for this wonderful discussion. I'm glad we've come to a conclusion on a couple games. I will probably boot up Warframe before the other two. Get my bearings and that fucking shit all over again. But yeah, well, let's play that shit. Let's play together. Let's get together and play some fucking video games. We haven't done it for a while. All right. Good night. It's a beautiful song.